Hello everyone and welcome again to this new channel that I'm creating for you, Boating Life Miami. Basically on this channel I'm gonna go ahead and actually take you along for the ride when I go to different places in Miami where I usually boat. And I'm gonna give you an inside look of how to get there, things to see when you're there, and just basically take you along for the ride and show you how cool it is boating here in Miami. So this first video that we're gonna do on this series, I'm actually gonna take you to Stiltsville. Is the houses on the water in Crandon National Park. We're gonna actually put the boat down on the ramp at the Key Biscayne Marina. We're gonna actually go out from there and we're gonna take a ride to the Stiltsville, which is at the end of the Key Biscayne. So it's a pretty cool ride. I've been wanting to do this for a while already, to actually visit Stiltsville. So I'm gonna go ahead, like I said, take you along for the ride. I hope you enjoy the video. You know, the first thing that we're gonna do, like always, we need to hook up the boat. So let's go get the boat and let's hit the road. So in order to actually get to the Candon Marina, there is obviously a couple of different ways, a couple of different routes that you can take. I always prefer to go through expressway. Basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna take 57th Avenue down to the A36 Expressway, which is basically the Dolphin Expressway, and then we're taking the Dolphin Expressway all the way down to I-95. From I-95, we're gonna go down to the Key Biscayne entrance, and then we're gonna go actually going to the Key Biscayne entrance. So let's. This is basically the ride that I usually take to go there, but there wasn't that much traffic because I actually went pretty early in the morning. I went actually at 6:30, almost 7 o'clock in the morning, so there wasn't that much traffic, but still, you know, you can see that there is a little bit of traffic getting there. So I actually get to the marina, and Murphy's Law, you know, one of the things that happened was I put everything on the boat. I'm, you know, putting all my stuff, my camera, getting ready for the shot, to go ahead and actually do the shot. And then all of a sudden I got to turn on the engine and the engine doesn't do anything. The engine is basically dead. So basically at that point I knew that I had left one of the light switches on. That killed my battery completely. I had no battery, and at that point I had to make a decision. Just got to the marina. I'm gonna start the recording right now because actually I got to the marina about half an hour ago, but when I got here I went to turn on the boat and the battery was dead. So I had two options. Drive about probably an hour and a half with the traffic of this morning, that is still Friday, to go to a Walmart and exchange the battery and, you know, go ahead and go through the whole process, or I could have just go to the shop over there, and pay $200 for a battery, which is basically double what the battery costs. So guess what I did? I paid $200 for the battery. So I'm gonna go ahead and install the battery on the boat and then turn it on, and then let's go explore what I have for you today, guys. All right, so as you already know, today we're here at Candon Park Marina. We're gonna go ahead and actually take you along for the ride to Stiltsville, which are the houses in the water. It's a really cool place. I really like it. From the first time that I actually went to it, that I saw it on my jet skis, I'm actually gonna go ahead and take you there now. So let's hop aboard on the boat and let's get going. The ride to Stiltsville is very simple. It's very like, there is not really it's not that complicated. You basically, once you get out of the marina obviously is a no wake zone. You have to go very slow. You cannot do any wakes there. So we get out of the marina, and once you've hit that first marker, you're gonna go ahead and actually turn left, which is basically almost going like, I would say, south. I was not paying attention to the compass, so I'm not 100% sure, but you're basically gonna turn left, and then you're gonna keep following the markers along the way. You're gonna get to one of the markers, which somehow I failed to see. That is the marker where you can actually start your normal operation. It took me a while to actually see it. Once I realized it, that I looked back, that I saw the design was there. I was past like almost half a mile down the market, but basically you just go there and you follow the markers all the way through. You just have to make sure that you stay in the channel. Obviously I'm driving a jet boat, so for me, and I was in high tide, so basically I had no issues. No matter what I did, I was not gonna get stuck, because basically my boat rides on basically 1.5 feet of water. You have to make sure that you follow the channel, and I'm gonna put a picture on the screen to show you where the channel is. So basically here is the marina, and once you get out of the marina, you're gonna turn left, and there is markers here that are gonna take you along this route over here. So you need to make sure that you come around this route here, and this is the part where everybody gets stuck. This part here, the markers are kind of missing, so you have to actually keep going all the way through. There is a marker here, someplace around here, that it says danger, shallow waters or something like that, and then you have to keep going and then follow that marker, and then you can go ahead and actually go to the rest of the markers here. Once you get to this area, you have different markers that take you into the different channels here, because there is this is a community of houses that you can actually go in through boat. So don't go on that one. You have to keep going all the way through here and then follow this channel, and then here you have one of the entrances to actually, or what technically is one of the exits to go to open sea. Another thing that you have to pay attention, because the houses on the water, as you can see, they are in very shallow water. You see, this is Biscayne National Park, and this is one house, another house, another house. So, it says here Stiltsville. All this is basically like 1.5 to 2 feet of water. So you have to actually navigate yourself through here. You have to actually go all the way out to then come here and then navigate into the houses of the water. Okay, so here is the lighthouse that I was telling you about. It's actually, if you go, like I told you, if you go on the channel to go out to the ocean, at the very tip of this landmark here, that's where you have the lighthouse here. So we actually went there through this channel here, which is shallow here, so you have to be very careful when you get in. This is the only place where you can actually go in. You have to go very close to here, and then you can get in to get close to the lighthouse. The first house that we're gonna see is actually a very famous house, because it actually came out on a YouTube video many years ago of a guy doing sky surfing, the one that you do with the parachute, that one. That it's like you use it, that one. So the guy was actually trying to jump the house, and you're gonna see the arcs in the house, like on top of the roof, and the guy actually just hit it dead on. I'm gonna see if I can actually find that video and put it in here in picture so you can actually see it. That house is famous because of that particular video. After that happened, a lot of people actually came here to actually see that house and to see where it happened and all that.
Across the water for his biggest jump yet, and vaults headlong into disaster.
Hold on, dude! Oh, don't let go! Holy cow. Oh my God.
So there is a lot of people that come here to fish because there is a channel there that is the channel where I should have come in, and there's actually pretty good fishing here. I see a lot of people always fishing around this area. So that house that we're going to now is one house that actually got burned about, I'll say, a month ago. So they did get permission to go ahead and do renovations, which is not something that they usually do on these houses. Seems like they're practicing, and that's actually pretty cool. They just pulled somebody out of the water. I'm in a practice drill, and now they're dropping a rope, which I guess there is someone in the water that is gonna get that, and then they're gonna pull it up. That is the support boat for them. That was cool. So we're back basically at the marina. Right here to the right is the marina, and that's the bridge that I was telling you about. We're gonna go to it now, and basically you're gonna see that on the other side of that bridge there is like a little beach where you can actually anchor the boat, and you can go ahead and actually spend the day there with the family.